Hey everyone, it's January 24th. Got the morning market rundown here. Let's get into it. So, we updated this morning market rundown on Tuesday, and let's check it out. So, we're looking for a pullback into this VWAP here. It didn't happen, but we could see it actually held this gap VWAP. I deleted this. I thought I was recording before, but I wasn't. So, we reclaimed this gap VWAP right here, got back above the daily VWAP on Tuesday, which is now our week to date, and we took off. We could see yesterday we pulled back in to this gap VWAP area, right? It got back above the 2-day VWAP and rallied up. So let's see if what we're looking for now is to see, ideally, for price to see we are getting a little extended here. Maybe it just wants to keep going, pushing into a little bit more all-time high. It did yesterday. So perhaps we see a similar pattern, a little flush out to the 2-day VWAP, back above the daily VWAP, break that pre-market highs, and maybe we get that rally to that 615 area. So if this doesn't happen, we'll be monitoring that if it breaks below this 2-day VWAP, it doesn't get back above the daily VWAP and starts to fail, monitor that failed move, maybe back down to that week to date area into the 602 for potential setup. And if we sync this here, we'll see this pops up. Let's get rid of this stuff here. But we actually were looking, I guess we drew this on the other day too. We were looking for a continued push up and then maybe some profit taking. So, but maybe we're just going to keep going and the chase continues. So the strategy for that is pull back to the 2-day VWAP, get back above the daily VWAP, look for continuation and go. If it fails that scenario, we're going to monitor multi-day VWAP reversal at the 2-day at the 607.74 area, or a failure to move back down to the week to date, down at 605, and then down into this 602.45 area. So at the QQQ, we mapped out similar scenario, looking for it to pull back a little bit, get back above. It's not too shabby here. You have this little shakeout, consolidation, and then go, right? So shakeout, consolidation, and go. So we could see here our price pulled back to the week to date VWAP yesterday, reclaimed the daily VWAP, traded into the 2-day, reclaimed the daily, and we're pushing up. So let's see. Ideally, we'd be looking for similar situation. Maybe we get a little pullback. Everyone chasing in the pre-market, wear them out, come back in here and fuel push back up. And maybe the QQQ wants to push into a new all-time high and match the SPY. So in the same situation stands that if we pull back into here and fail to go and break down, especially as we're getting closer to this week to date on the QQQ, monitor that deeper pullback, perhaps back down to, let's see if we get put a VWAP even just from this gap or this handoff actually, because we got this election VWAP right here. And we just had this anticipated moving average we talked about. All right, and now it's rising. So we had that 20-day moving average that we anticipated because data was dropping off, and now we're up here. So even as we add this new data and it starts to drop off, it's going to continue to rise. So we'll just get rid of that annotation to clean that chart up, and we'll sync this in the layout. So perhaps we come back into this VWAP here, fill this gap, or maybe even come back into a deeper pullback area at this 519 where we had this VWAP from the all-time high. So, and that's on the breakdown of this week to date, and you have the year to date price right here at 516. So you can see would converge here. Not saying that's happening. Chase can continue. Maybe there's a magnet into that all-time high. So hopefully this was helpful.